Stand by with logos.
Move legal. And cue logo sequence.
Startup game has been activated. We're set.
The young man lit his shirt on fire before he could make his getaway with the donuts.
You can put on weight and make it stale.
I gained 50 pounds in 2 weeks. I feel large and in charge.
Watch out, people.
Yeah, we've got a hot one. Everybody at the ready.
30 seconds to air.
Hey there, Donnie is my monocle. Do you desire any tune? Yeah? Well then, girdle your loins. You'll get a question, and when you glean the right answer, choose the boutonniere next to it. There will be a timer counting down, so the more harried your actions, the more money you'll get. Or forfeit.
Okay, guys, let's get ready.
Player 1, you failed to enter your John Hancock. Now your name is Nightwolf. Because he is the nicest pimp I know.
10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Let's do a toy train check.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
They're not dolls!
Oh, you want to play a free game, eh? Okay, cue the Tightwad episode! Flying solo, so did Amelia Earhart. And look how that turned out. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Snow Globe Surplus Store. Always sell our snow globes. We've got over 200,000 on display and several thousand more in the back.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. So let's make this happen. First up, Brangelina. Ah! What might Angelina Jolie scream if she accidentally tumbled into a Brad Pitt? Ah, nails! Ah, snakes! Ah, boiling oil! Or, ah, sausages! Brad's are small, thin nails. But I'm sure she's pretty used to getting nailed by small, thin things, right, Brad? Oh, snap! Take a stab at. The capital of China is Peking. Considering the animals in the Chinese zodiac, which Looney Tunes character could definitely not pose for a Chinese calendar? Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, or Foghorn Leghorn? Nope, no duck on the Chinese calendar, only on a Chinese menu. And please, when ordering the Daffy Duck, call ahead 24 hours in advance. Thank you. I call this one Juggle the Handle. And well, poop, it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a classic juggling trick or a slang term for diarrhea. If it's a juggling trick, press your X button. If it's diarrhea slang, press your B button. Each one right gets you $300. About the annual salary of a professional juggler. But get one wrong and $300 gets flushed. You've got 30 seconds before the dam breaks. Okay, we're off. Rubenstein's Revenge. Montezuma's Revenge. Reverse Cascade. Boston Mess. Hershey Squirts. Georgian Shuffle. The Trots. Couldn't you at least have given a courtesy flush during that performance? I do a little juggling myself. And here's a little trick I like to call the Moscow Squeeze. Excuse me.
Everybody quattro! Everybody quattro! Hey!
Take a good look at. Does this torch make me look fat? According to the Body Mass Index, which takes into account your height and your weight, how is the Statue of Liberty doing weight-wise? She's underweight, she's perfectly healthy, she's overweight, or she's morbidly obese. With a BMI of nearly 200, the Statue of Liberty is super crazy, ultra super morbidly obese. But to be fair, that's weighing her with her clothes on.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Say hello to Gandalfin the Grey. So, you know how all the incredibly long Lord of the Rings movies were shot in New Zealand? Well, considering which animal outnumbers humans 12-1 in New Zealand, which sequel would be easiest to cast? The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Cowers, Return of the King Cobra, or The Hogbit? The correct answer is New Zealand has far more sheep than people. So it'd also be a sweet place to shoot a sequel to Silence of the Lambs. Round 1 is complete. And you're in pretty good shape for now. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Now get out there and make me proud. Next up, don't go crying from mommy. Oh yeah, you know I'm all that. You know I got what you want. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Your great-grandfather's grandson's uncle's brother? Your brother's mother's grandmother's great-great-grandson? Your cousin's mother's uncle's sister's grandmother? Or your uncle's sister's mother's son? Okay, good luck on that one. Time's almost up. That'd be your son, if you have one, that you know about. Here's where the money is. Your uncle's sister would be your aunt, whose mother might be your grandmother, whose son could be your dad. Well, from what I hear, he's just one of many that could be your dad. I'm just saying. I've heard things. Here's one I like to call, Eggs Make Me Toot Toot. Which eggy breakfast would give Popeye the Sailor the most strength? Eggs Florentine, Eggs Benedict, Egg McMuffin, or Huevos Rancheros? You get McNothin'. Want to see the right answer? Popeye is strong to the finish because he eats his spinach. And Eggs Florentine is the only dish here with spinach as an ingredient. He's also known to get a lift when he tastes a little olive oil.
Look, them chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Try this on for size. I only eat organic junk food. People say I don't eat healthy, but I do eat a lot of ketchup, which is technically a vegetable, so I've been thinking about the rest of my diet and how I could make it sound more healthy. Suppose candy were classified as fruits based on its physical characteristics. Which of these candies would be considered a droop? Lifesavers, snow caps, gummy worms, or peanut M&Ms? In botany, a drupe is a fruit with a fleshy outside and a hard pit inside, like a cherry, peach, plum, etc. So a peanut M&M would resemble a drupe with its chocolatey outside and crunchy peanut pit. Oh, I love fruit.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, it's nice.
And on its way, Jamaican-do attitude. How would Bob Marley describe the philosophical concept known as monism? Hey man, we're all one big man. Every man in the world is unique from every other man. Everyone in the world is either one man or this other man. Or, there are 7 mans in the world, man. And yet you got this wrong in the same way so many others did. Oh, honestly. Monism is the belief that, like the song, one life, one love, basically everything is one thing. And if we're all the same person, then clearly I didn't steal that car. It was already my car, if you think about it.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Here's a good one. Triple X. In order, which of the following is a hairless cat, a tailless cat, and just a big cat with both hair and a tail? Sphinx, Lynx, Manx, Manx, Sphinx, Lynx, Sphinx, Manx, Lynx, or Lynx, Sphinx, Manx? Sphinx, Lynx, Manx, Jinx. Why didn't you pick this? Sphinx cats have no hair, most Manx cats have no tails, and lynxes are your standard wild cats. Sorry, saying all those X's made my throat all... Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. 4,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 4,000 if you're wrong. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The not-so-pearly gates. Just hope you never get caught in a scandal. There it is! What game were you playing? Grand Theft Auto? You just murdered your score.
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomflummery?
Later tonight on the season premiere of Hoofs of Love. 18
Demonstrators threw hot dogs, knockwurst, and kielbasa as the Prime Minister's motorcade passed by. This is a
Hi, I'm Lance Anderson. You know me from my movies Terminal Intensity, Multiple Explosions, and Terminal Intensity 2.